Okay, so my name's Justin Banda. What we've got here, we're trying to do experiment 9.2. You should bear with me because I have a cold and I am kind of exhausted. But here you can see our setup. The first thing we have are our stack of books. Our stack of books about 20 centimeters high. About 26 centimeters high. The gap is also about the same. The ruler here, the gap is the same length as the books are tall. I didn't have ping pong balls, so I made these little balls made out of paper and plastic. They have weight, so they seem to work just as well. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to start at step 7 because I've done the previous 6 steps, the setup steps. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait till these balls are perfectly still. Hold on. And then we're going to lift one ping pong ball directly away from the other in the direction of the nearest pile of books so that the angle between the ruler and the thread is about 45 degrees, so something like that. Alright, now we're going to release the ping pong ball so it'll fall colliding head on with the other ping pong ball, and let's see what happens. Let's try that again, hold on. Trying to do this without messing up the ruler. Okay, and this is just my observation, it looks like it's doing this Newton's cradle type of thing, like where they keep throwing each other back and forth. So make sure that both balls are still is the next step, and repeat steps 7 and 8. This time using the other ping pong ball. So what we're going to do is do it from the opposite side. Let's try it again. Sometimes the first step doesn't always go the way you want it to go, so I'm going to make sure the string is taut. Actually, you know what we can do? We can scoot this a little bit over so there's more room for it to, from which it can swing. And again, they're kind of doing that back and forth motion. Both balls are swinging really fast like that. Okay, so now what we have to do is make sure that we have to repeat steps 4 and 5 again, and those are the preparation steps in which we set up 2 ping pong balls. So now we should have a third ping pong ball hanging from the ruler. So I'm going to get that set up really quickly. So hold on 1 second. I have these pieces of string, pieces of thread, and they work pretty well. They're not particularly strong or anything, so they can snap easily. And when we hang this, we need to make sure that, actually I need another piece of tape first. Okay, and now we're going to, whoops, my setup is falling apart. So now we're going to hang this third ping pong ball right over here. It's going to hang right there. Obviously you can see that the reason I am doing it this way is because the reason I didn't show you the other previous steps is because it's obviously really hard to hold a camera and do this at the same time. Okay, so now what we're going to do is lift one of the ping pong balls on the end directly away from the other 2 balls in the direction of the nearest pile of books. So this one is a little bit heavier than the others because there's more paper inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift it up and And again, you can kind of see them rocking back and forth like this, like they're sitting on an adult swing, and they're just kind of moving with the flow. It's like they're, excuse me, they're not stopping. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is, we're going to make all of the ping pong balls still again. And we're going to lift 2 of the ping pong balls at once. And they should still be touching each other. So they are. And they're in line with each other and their threads are taut. Now we're going to release both ping pong balls together so that they collide with the single remaining ping pong ball. We're going to see what happens. And they seem to be going a lot stronger and a lot faster, but notice how they're all moving in the exact same direction. Alright. Now we have to repeat steps 4 and 5 again, this time with our remaining little our little faux ping pong ball. So what I'm going to be doing is tying it again. I think the hardest part of this experiment so far was just getting these ping pong balls. I spent half an hour searching the house, and because my family doesn't play sports, there's seriously no little toy balls in the house at all. So, not really faulting anybody, but yeah, the hardest part so far was probably just trying to get these little ping pong balls set up. So now we're going to hang this from somewhere right here, because we hung the other one on the other side. So you can see we've got this little Newton's cradle here. Okay, not perfect, but close enough for a high school science experiment, in which the experimenter did not have real ping pong balls. And this tape was a little bit too long. Gotta make sure it doesn't interfere with the ropes. Okay. So now you can see our little Newton's cradle. What we're going to do now is, because there's a 4th ping pong ball hanging there, we're going to repeat steps 11 through 15, and we're going to note what happens this time. So what we're going to do is lift one of the ping pong balls. I'm going to make sure they're still. Lift one of the ping pong balls, and you can see my gap here is getting a little bit narrower. So, and again, they're all moving in the same direction. Notice that these 3 are kind of separating out. They're like going this, 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 this. So, yeah, okay. Now, once they are still, what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 of them now, and catapult. And now, see how they move faster with 2 of them instead of 1 of them? So, and just as a little experiment of my own, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift 3 of them and hit the 1. And this is not this isn't part of the official experiment, but I'm going to do it anyway just to see what happens, because what I'm thinking is going to happen is they're going to move faster and stronger, more powerful against the single one that remains. Yeah, there you go. They're really in motion there. Alright, so this has been my demonstration of experiment 9.2, and I hope you enjoyed it.